the calendar so that Representative Blackwell can get to his next meeting. So that's House Bill 378, Firefighters Criminal History Record Check. Representative Blackwell is recognized to explain the bill, and I think there might be a technical amendment of some sort.
You want to take that first?
It's up to you. You want us to go ahead and...
I'm fine to do that. I think Senator Britt maybe has it.
All right. Senator Britt, you're recognized.
Move to amend the bill. There is an amendment H378-ACE-73. This just makes the same clarifying change. This was requested by League of Municipalities. We made the same change in a bill that we passed unanimously out of our chamber as well, dealing with the background checks also. Ask that you support the amendment.
Are there questions from the committee about the amendment? Seeing none, Senator Britt moves to amend the bill. All in favor of the amendment, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. Ayes have it, and the bill is amended. Representative Blackwell.
Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to be here in this committee. This gives me the opportunity to now go home to our mutual constituents and confirm that I saw Senator Daniel at work in Raleigh today. So thank you for that opportunity. I'm glad to help out when I can. This bill comes up in response to concerns raised by particularly volunteer fire departments. They are having a tough time, as most of you probably know, in recruiting volunteers. And when we amended the law in all good faith to require certain background checks, I don't think we anticipated the cost that would be involved in dealing with volunteers. We put in the old bill, or the bill that we would be amending here, a provision that they could collect fees from the applicants, but when you're trying to get volunteers, you're not going to say to them, well, we'd like you to cough up $60 or $70 or whatever the charge is. So this is designed to try to help them, and this is what it does, is it basically says that if an individual who is applying for one of these positions has been a resident of North Carolina for more than 5 years, and if their application discloses no criminal charges or convictions, then they can have an alternative record check done that doesn't require fingerprinting, that doesn't require a national record check. And the check can be done in one of 3 different ways at their option, and that could include the Department of Public Safety, it could include a third-party vendor, and if a clerk of court agrees in their discretion to do so, then it could be done by the clerk of court. So I hope that the committee would agree to the adoption of the legislation as amended, and I'm glad to answer questions.
Senator Sanderson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and I just want to commend Representative Blackwell for helping us in rural North Carolina become better at recruiting, because we're hurting. So thank you in an appropriate time, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator. Mr. Chairman, also I neglected to say that Tim Bradley is here if the committee has time. He is head, I believe, of the North Carolina Firefighters Association, and might be willing to say a word regarding this because I've worked with them in developing this. That's agreeable.
Right, thank you. Any member of the committee have a question or a comment before we get to that? Seeing none. Chief Bradley, did you want to make a comment to the committee?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Tim Bradley. I'm Executive Director of the North Carolina State Firefighters Association from Alamance County. I live in Alamance County, Senator DeGaley's district. But we just want to say we fully support this bill. We worked with Representative Blackwell's office, and he's correct. There are issues, particularly in rural counties, even getting fingerprinting done. So this provides 3 options, and we fully support the bill. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Chief, and thank you to Representative Blackwell, the senior member of our delegation from Burke County, for bringing the bill forward. We have a motion from Senator Sanderson.
That was not an ageist remark. That was based on terms down here.
It's pretty obvious.
And we won't talk about you being a Harvard law grad. So,
I would rather we didn't.
So Senator Sanderson moves a favorable report as to House Bill 378 as amended, rolled into a new PCS, unfavorable to the original bill with a referral to the Senate Rules Committee. All in favor of that, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no. The ayes have it, and the bill passes. Thank you.